Hi guys, welcome. Uh-oh, this is here in the way. Uh, no, that's really annoying. Hang on. Let me fix it. There we go. Oh my God, it's really hot in here. Okay, let me pull it up on here and we will get started. Ah. Oh my God. It's like I can't get my act together right now. Here we go. First person, Coco. Why is Kate frustrated with our situation? What is frustrating when it comes to our relationship? Actually, today it's looking pretty good. I think she gets frustrated when she thinks that things aren't moving forward as fast as she'd like them to. But today you got the sun as the first card, so there's happiness around the situation today. There's also creativity and good luck with the Wheel of Fortune. Eight of Wands, things could change quickly around the situation. So I don't know where exactly you are in the relationship, but it could change for the better coming up in the near future. Quickly, overnight. Laugh. The Sag called me last night, like you said. Will he start to communicate more with me? I texted him last night. Would he reach back out? Okay, let's see. I think communication is going to pick up. Uh, 99% chance, yes, it picks back up. He should be reaching out to you tonight, if not tomorrow. It's like at any moment you should be hearing from him. Sepia, career. You may feel like you have like you're on a long road, or like it's a long way to the top, but that's not necessarily true. You got a new offer coming in soon. I think you're going to have more than one because you got the Seven of Cups here, which means that there's going to be choices. It's not just like I get stuck with anything and I have to grab whatever. It's like I have choices that I have to make. Queen of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles can also echo that. You have a lot of strength, and the next career move, whatever it is that you make, Three of Pentacles, it's grounded, it's deep. It would be something that would be stable. Wouldn't be something that you really have to worry about losing. I know this day and age, nothing is stable, but it looks like the choices that you make, the company or whatever it is that you wind up doing, it is pretty stable. And it can be very long-lasting, deep roots, Three of Pentacles. But there's choices, which is always nice. Ray. Will I ever physically see Z again? And if so, where? I can't tell you where. I don't know. I can just tell you if you'll see Z again. Like, if I knew where people could meet people, like people will say, well, where's my husband? Where am I going to meet him? I don't know that information. And the cards don't work like that. Besides, there's no real timing when it comes to the cards. So if it came up, like, at a bar in New York City, we wouldn't know when. It would just be you're going to run into him in a bar in New York City. And then if you're from Kansas, what are you going to do? Move to New York City? You know what I'm saying? It just doesn't work like that. Okay, it comes up low. It comes up low that you're going to see him in person, 33%, which means a couple of things. It could be the odds are stacked against you, or it could be that it's just going to take some time. Bizarre things happen. You know, like I was at the Jersey Shore once, walking on the boardwalk, and students who I didn't even recognize were like yelling from one of the the Jersey Shore houses to me because they recognized me from yoga. I didn't recognize them, not at all. But like bizarre shit happens. I also ran into customers from A&P at the Jersey Shore. You know, I mean, Jersey Shore is not that far away from here, but it's not around the corner either. It's a couple of hours away. Miss Ronnie, do I have to worry about my job? I get a 70% chance, yes. I feel like in this day and age, everyone's got to be careful because things are changing, and I think a lot of the systems are breaking down, and things are not going to be the same in the future regardless. But I can tell you from my own experience, when I got laid off, like I had a feeling it was coming. First of all, I figured it was going to be me if it came down to it, because number one, I had other jobs. And I don't think that they were really looking to like screw anybody over, and I think they felt like I would be okay. But the computer was taking over part of my job. So that was like a huge sign. I'm like, the computer is taking over most of this job. You're probably not going to need me. And I would have been totally fine with them being like, listen, how would you feel about working part-time? But they don't, you know, they're douchebags because they treat you as if you're going to like go postal and come back and kill them all. And I totally was not going to do that. But anyway, so that was my first sign that they were going to get rid of me. And then the second sign was they started making me cross-train people. So I knew, I'm like, this is like, the axe is going to fall. I just didn't know how soon. So those are some things that you may want to just keep your eyes and ears open. You probably pick it up. You'll probably kind of get the idea that something's not right. TD, will I still hear from him soon, and if so, when? Yeah, I think like within a week or so. I don't think it's going to be too long. But you know, like I said, like once the ice is broken, communication works both ways. You don't have to wait for him. Like you could reach out to him. I myself don't like waiting. I think that the more you sit around waiting, the more you're going to find yourself waiting. The only time that I would tell somebody not to reach out is if they were not feeling confident, or if they were putting in all the effort. You know, if you text him 5 times every day and he answers you once, then I would say don't reach out. But I don't see any reason why you can't reach out to him. Chloe, is Lorenzo my future man, or is there someone else for me? Okay, let's see. You got a 70% chance that you're going to be with Lorenzo. But once again, like this is all free will stuff. You know, you may decide at some point that he's not for you. And of course, there's going to be other people out there for you. So that's, you know, you're going to get the chance. Like that's the whole thing. That's what it comes down to. Whether or not you take the opportunity or not is your decision. Adriana. What would happen if I decide to leave everything behind and go to live in another country? All right, let's see. I thought about that too. I wanted to move to Italy at one point because I had my chart done. Oh, damn, I don't remember what kind of astrology it was. But it was some kind of astrology that was supposed to be really precise. And the guy told me that according to my chart, the best place that I could live would be Rome. And I really wanted to do it. You know, like I was like researching, like, can I take my dog? And but I don't know, I kind of felt like you have to go on a work visa, and I was afraid that I wouldn't be able to stay there and I'd have to come home, and then what would I come home to if I got rid of everything? You know what it shows here for you? First card, the Chariot. Your life would move forward quickly. You have magic. You can manifest it if you want. The Hierophant. You may go to like a different country and feel like you came home to something. You also could prosper. Ten of Pentacles. I'm not telling you to do that, but it may be good for you. I mean, I always admire those people that could like live in another country for X amount of time and then go home. I feel like for myself, I kind of get too stuck. The company that I worked for was a German company, and we had a lot of men come over from Germany as camera technicians, and they would work for a couple of years here because taxes here are much cheaper than they are in Germany, and especially the guys that were divorced that were paying child support, they would get, back then it was Deutschmarks, it wasn't Euro, so they would get a lot more money, German money, than, they did better here, let's put it that way. And it was, like the world becomes very small once you start doing it. Like some of the men would go home like for the weekend, and they're, well, like it's not a big deal. It's a 6-hour flight. You know, once you do it once or twice, it's not a big deal anymore. So anyway, and they did very well here. Only like one guy actually moved his family here permanently that I know of, one or two, and his kids were young. His wife was actually Turkish, I think, and the kids spoke German, Turkish, and English. Yeah, pretty amazing. Anyway, L, spirit messages. Page of Water, intuitive, sensitive, artistic, and friendly. A new person enters your life. A relationship begins a new phase. Heightened psychic abilities. Page of Earth, scholarly, dependable, patient, successful. Good news about financial matters, wanting to do something more challenging, a new area of study. Seven of Air, plans that need revision, more going on that meets the eye, poor timing. Emily, June Reed, General. Okay, you got some good stuff coming in. First of all, you're going to have a decision that you have to make that may have something to do with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. And they could be somebody that comes in out of the blue. The Lovers is here. It could have something to do with a romantic life or romantic partner. The world is at your feet. You're feeling a little bit more financially stable, and you have a wish, so put that out into the universe. The sun comes out over your life. And things for you can change quickly in the month of June. So June looks like it's a month where things either pick up in speed. I don't know if maybe where you're living, the lockdown is starting to ease, but it looks like you can accomplish a lot more in June, and overall you're feeling a lot better, or you have more hope than you have in the past couple of months. Although this whole thing has been so bizarre. Kira, how will Leroy's mom feel about me being pregnant? She may be a little bit taken back in the beginning. Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords cuts both ways. She may be happy but a little bit nervous. She may be questioning, the stability of the relationship, but that transforms pretty quickly. It moves forward. And she may be very helpful. King of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles. She may be very helpful when it comes to like money. There's a lot of strength around her. And the Ten of Cups. So inevitably she'll be happy. It's the kind of thing where like people make a big deal out of it for 5 minutes. I shouldn't say it so lightly, but like, I don't know. I feel like, everyone's got to digest it, especially when it's not planned. It's not like, people saw it coming. Everyone needs to digest it. Like one of the women that I work with said to me, well, I just never saw you was getting pregnant. And I was like, why? And she was like, well, you're not married. Not that you have to be married, but like people associate it. You know what I mean? And she was like, I just never thought that you would have kids. I don't know. People have, they got to digest it. And like I said, I didn't tell anybody. I mean, I know that people were thinking, God, she is getting so fat. Like people would be like, because everybody knows I'm a distance runner. Danny, are you still running? And I would be like, yeah, because I was. I was just still getting fat. Laugh. I was joking around with the Sag and told him that I'm moving back to the Caribbean, which I'm not. Would he be sad if I did, though? Yeah, he would be, but he doesn't think that you will, but he would be if you did. And maybe something that he's thought about himself, but I don't think he thinks that you're going to do that. But he would be sad. Allison. What is communication coming in with AT and what's going to happen after? One is communication. Okay. The communication could happen like within the next 5 weeks. And then what happens after that? Watch out that you don't get involved as a third party. 3 of Cups in reverse. I'm wondering whether or not she's going to want something from you money-wise. I don't know if she does stuff like that or if she pulls stunts like that. But it looks like she may be looking for some money. Or she may want you to give her something. Just be careful. I would be careful with the 3 of Cups in reverse, third party situation. I don't care if you get involved as a third party. That's your business. But I don't want it to be like she's using that angle to get in. You know what I mean? Like coming in like because she wants something else. I don't know. I don't really trust her. Kira, what's next for Leroy and I? Well, you have 2 wishes and you have the Wheel of Fortune. So you should be moving into a nice time now. Cause for celebration, so that could be the pregnancy. Or it could be, if you guys decide to move forward with moving in, it could be that. I'm not seeing the house here right now, so I don't think that's happening in the month of June, maybe later on this summer, but it's not showing up immediately. But there's balance, there's patience, compassion coming in. It should be like a pretty smooth time coming up. Chloe, am I going to be single for a long time? It's been 2 years. Let's see. I had a friend that was single for like, I think it was over 10 years. No, you're not going to be single for that much longer. 33% chance that it's going to take a lot longer before you meet someone. It also depends, I think, in my opinion, how open you are. Well, like my friend, she just was not open. Like, I think they broke up around the time she was 22 or 24, something like that. And I don't think that she even had an interest in anyone else until she was 30. And then, like, the people that she was interested in were, like, I hate when people say the term unavailable, but that's what they were. And sometimes people will say that you really don't want to be in a relationship if you're running after those types of people. I don't know how much I believe that, because I believe it was the way things happened. Like, the guy that she was hanging out with, I could understand why she liked him. Even though he was a lot younger than her, he was like really flirty with her and he paid her a lot of attention. I don't think that she was like, oh, this is someone who isn't going to want to be with me, so I'm going to chase him. I could see why it happened, but it was a disaster. And then after that, she had a couple of other disasters. But by the time she met somebody, I think it was 12 years. 12 years. I think she was 36 when she met him. But she met him, and it was like instantly they clicked. They got married, happily ever after, and everything's fine now. So sometimes that's how life goes. Mimi. What did JDJ really want to say to me yesterday? Is she regretful? She kind of shut down. Okay, let's see. Let me ask if she's regretful first. 70% chance yes, plus the victory card is here, 6 of Wands. I would say yes, she's pretty regretful. Let's see if we can get an idea of what she wanted to say. Here's her holding herself back. She was afraid it was going to cause a disaster. That's why. Maybe not a disaster for you, but I don't think she wanted to express herself because she was afraid of being vulnerable. She felt 6 of Pentacles in reverse, which is like feeling unstable, awkward. She probably wanted to communicate feelings, nostalgia, 6 of Cups. 6 of Cups is like talking about the past. It also could be like looking at the past through rose-colored glasses a little bit. And I think that's why she held back. She didn't want to bring up things that were going to make her vulnerable. The conversation will probably come up again. Miss Ronnie, does my client that I'm currently working with see spirit? She's constantly staring at the ceiling and will point. Okay, let's see. I'm only getting a 33% chance that she sees spirits. I'm not convinced that she's seeing spirits. No, not at this point. TD, what is his energy towards me now? Abundant, 10 of Pentacles. That's good. Abundant and celebration, 3 of Cups. I think you're going to hear from him soon. But like I said, I wouldn't wait. If you want to talk to him, I wouldn't wait. K-Star. What does Donald truly feel for me? Okay. He thinks that you're loving, kind. He's got a lot of respect for you. He thinks that you're, you have a fiery, spunky personality. That you're very strong, loyal, successful, that you and him make a good match, 2 of Cups, and that you're very happy. He's got good feelings for you. Sepia. Should I go back home or should I stick it out and wait for the jobs to come through? I'm very anxious about this. Okay, let's see. Should I go back home? Well, I'm getting a 70% chance that you should go back home, but the 9 of Wands is in reverse, which indicates that it would be a long road. So I don't know what that means to you. I don't know where home is. So I don't know if it means if you go back, if you go back home, it's gonna be a long road to get back to where you are now. or if you go back home, there's going to be a long road ahead of you, like as far as getting ahead. 70% chance is pretty high that you should go back home. But like I said, I mean, if you're moving from like New York City to like New Jersey, that's not that big of a deal. You could go home for a little while. It depends if you're moving from like New York City to Australia. Like that's a huge, you know what I mean? It's something to think about. I would give it a little bit more time before you make a decision. I don't know if you could at least make it through the month of June. I think something's going to come up before the end of June. Emily, what's coming towards me soon or near in future love? Okay. You should have a love, soulmate connection comes in out of the blue, right when you least expect it, possibly with a Virgo, and there will be a lot of success around the situation. And it would be a strong relationship. It could happen sooner than you think. If it's not a Virgo, it's somebody who's very smart, very Virgo-like, detail-orientated, down-to-earth, analytical. Sepia, when will the options for work come in timing? I think June, but let's see. Four to 8 weeks. 4 to 8 weeks. That's the time frame. I don't know if you want to give it 8 weeks. It's kind of a long time. Well, it will take us through the middle of the summer. K-Star, what is keeping DP from communicating with me? Unprepared. He's fearful and weak. Fearful and weak, double-edged sword. Like he wants to communicate, he's afraid. He'll get out of his own way, it just may take some time. Stephanie, how is T feeling about me? He's got the double-edged sword too that comes up. Like on one hand, I think he's looking to fix things. On the other hand, I think he thinks you think he's an asshole. He thinks that you're creative, down to earth, stable, successful, kind, intuitive, attractive, assertive. Intuitive comes up again. Nurturing. And attractive comes up again. I think he feels like an asshole. This guy feels like an asshole, and he should. Ray, did Z secretly want me sexually or romantically? Uh, 70% chance, yes. And I think that it comes up stronger for sex at first. Doesn't mean it couldn't transform into something more romantic. Relationships develop in different ways. Josette, is Dre mad at me still? He went ghost and hasn't texted. Okay. %70 chance, yes, he is still mad at you. I just think that wants you to do the work. I think he's waiting for you to text him. Stephanie, how is he feeling about the drama that we had? He's feeling a little bit upside down. He's not happy about it. He doesn't know what to do about it. He doesn't know what to say to you. He knows that he's screwed up, and he doesn't know what kind of an excuse he's going to give you for being such a shithead. And that's why he's pulling his energy back. He's thinking that things are going to blow over. He's just hoping that he doesn't have to say too much, because I don't think he's got a valid reason for being such a shithead. Like, he's not coming forward with a reason why he blocked you that night. And I don't believe it was because he was with somebody else. So I don't know. Like, I don't know if he's dumb enough to want to, like, create drama. Some people love drama. It makes them feel important. It makes them feel like, you know, people are, like, needing them or something. I don't know. I never saw that with him before, so I can't say that that's what I really believe about him. He always looked like the kind, like, he did want to have drama. But I can't understand this behavior right now. I mean, I don't believe, it's just no other woman was showing up around him that night. So what was the point that he blocked you? I mean, why can't you just not answer the phone if you're unavailable because you're doing something else? I don't know. And I think that's the problem he's having now. What is he going to say? Ashmita says, RJ love me. He cares about you. He definitely cares about you. I can't say that he's in love with you at this point. I'm only getting one ace. But he definitely cares for you. Stephanie, I didn't work yesterday or today. Was he wondering where I was or why he hasn't seen me at work? What are his thoughts? Okay. He's feeling very weak. He's got, with the double-edged swords right in the center of his thing. He's feeling very weak. Strength is in reverse, unprepared. He doesn't know what to think. World is upside down. Death is upside down. He's feeling like he definitely noticed that you weren't around. It definitely crosses his mind. It's something he takes notice of. He doesn't know why, and he's just like he doesn't know what to make of things, and he's not doing anything to make matters better. I've seen that happen with guys in the past where they don't know what to do, so they just give it a lot of space, hoping it's going to go away on its own. To me, I think that's the wrong approach, and I've told them that, but, you know, sometimes they just don't listen. Ashmita, when will RJ reach out? Could be within the next 10 days. Violet, what the fuck? Why did my boss decide to step down today? Wow. Haha, let's see. They got strength in reverse too. First card. Hermit in reverse. All right, so there's a couple of things that could have happened here. Strength in reverse, Knight of Swords, success in reverse can mean that they were either afraid that they were going to get demoted or fired, so they did it first. Or it could be they're holding themselves back. I don't know what kind of company you work for, but I don't know if they feel like they're a little more secure stepping down. Like, if layoffs are going to happen, they wanted a more secure position. I've seen that happen before with people. But the thing here is that Hermit is in reverse. So this is isolation. This is not telling anybody the truth because they don't want to hear it. So, for example, my boss, when I worked at A&P, she used to be like a division trainer. She used to go around to all the stores, and when a new situation, you know, like when they changed over our bookkeeping system, she went in, implemented it, and trained everyone. She worked for the company then. They were doing big layoffs at the company, so she demoted herself, stepped down, went back into the union, and became a front-end manager at our store because it was secure. She wasn't going to lose that job. Hermit in reverse is making a decision but not discussing it with anyone because they don't want anybody else's 2 cents. So whatever the reason is, you may not find out the truth because of this card, Hermit in reverse. I think that it might have something to do with feeling a little bit more secure. I mean, this day and age, everything is so upside down. They may feel like if they're going to cut people, they're going to cut from those people that make more. I don't know. I know what kind of company it is. But they had good reason. So it was either they felt like they were going to be demoted and they wanted to do it first, or they're afraid that they may get let go, so they step down so that they're not so high up. Stephanie, is he planning to back away because I turned him down and haven't reached out to him? No, he doesn't think that you're really, he doesn't think that you're pulling away. He thinks that you're playing hard to get. And I think that he's trying to take back control. 6 of Cups, he's coming back. He's also feeling unbalanced. Justice is in reverse. He feels like he's got nothing going right for him. And he's also feeling regret around the situation, but he still thinks that he's going to get back in your good graces. He's like giving it time so that the anger kind of dissipates, and then he's going to come back. It's like a cowardly thing to do, but that's what's happening. Ashmita, is RJ still preoccupied with work? Yes, 33% chance he is preoccupied with work. Jay Allen, how does Grace feel about me right now? She's thinking about you a lot lately. She thinks that you are attractive, stable, extremely smart. The Hermit would be somebody who's very intelligent. That you're constantly transforming, or that you have a lot of potential to grow. Attractive comes up again. Hardworking, caring. That the two of you, she thinks the two of you have a good connection. And she thinks that you guys would be good together. She also thinks that you're very intuitive. She kind of feels like she thinks that you can read her really well. Miss Rosie, is it completely over with the Libra, or is there more? No, it's not completely over. Nope. What's the matter? You stuck? What? Stephanie, why hasn't he reached out? What's going on? He still thinks that you're mad at him. He's going to, though. Knight of Swords. He's not persistent. He's pulling back his energy. He doesn't know what to say to you. So he's not going to reach out because he doesn't know what to say. He is going to reach out, but he's like, not right now. And he's angry. And he thinks you're angry. So he's waiting for you to like forget about this. And then he's going to reach out. He's going to try to give it some time, thinking, oh, she's going to forget about it. She's not going to be so angry. And then he reaches out. What do you want, mister? What do you want? Let me see what this guy wants. What's the matter? What do you need? Oh, my God. I almost lost my pants. What do you want? Water? Oh, you hungry? That's what it is? Go ahead. Oh my God. Oh. We were out 2.5 hours this morning walking. It's just knocking me out. And we took a nap before, and I'm still knocked out. And I'm drinking coffee. But I got to get some of this weight off. And I did. I'm like down like 5 pounds so far. I'm like in like the recent week. Boy, it ain't easy, let me tell you. TD. I did reach out like you told me to. Will he respond soon? Okay. %70 chance, yes. And then here he is, the King of Wands. He should be responding soon. Adriana. Oh, okay, let's see. Which country? But can you with the pandemic right now change countries, or we're all on lockdown? I don't know if they're letting anyone into the States or Canada at this point. I don't know about France, but I thought we were all on lockdown. But let's see. Okay, which country comes up higher? France. %70 for France. How about Canada? You waking up? Oh, 70% chance for Canada. United States. You get 70% chance for all of them. They all would suit you well. The nice thing about Canada and the United States is that they're close together. You know, so if you were like in upstate New York, you could go to Canada very easy, and vice versa. But like I said, I don't know with the pandemic what the travel is like at this point. But at some point, that's going to have to lift. Red. Is the Leo stalking and tracking my phone still? Oh my God. How could somebody stalk and track your phone? That's fucked up. Yes, 70% chance, yes. Jesus. I don't know what that's all about, but I don't like it. Nana, General. Are you making funny sounds over there, miss? You may be taking some time for a little rest and relaxation coming up. Maybe this weekend. It'll do you good. You also maybe, this could be the same thing or it could be two different things. A trip to water, by water, or around water. So it could be rest and relaxation this weekend. It could be a trip coming up that you're planning or thinking about planning. Money's coming in nice, flowing to you. 8 of Wands is life can change quickly, even overnight for the better. The sun comes out over your life. If you're not with anyone right now, you have a soulmate relationship that comes in out of the blue that feels like it's been guided by the divine. A couple of choices. You have an air sign here, Leo, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. You also have a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. Love cup is full. So your love life should be moving forward nicely. Ida. Will communication between me and Pedram increase, and if so, when? Okay, let's see. Let's see when. Possibly within the next 10 days to 10 weeks. Kira, what will happen in June? Okay, what's June looking like? Eight of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles in reverse. Got so much Pentacles, always comes up around you. So, taking a course, training for something, it doesn't have to be like a course where you go to school. It could be like training at your current job. Learning something new brings in financial security, or Six of Pentacles is feeling appreciated. So you may like do some extra training and you get a raise for it. Five of Pentacles is paying off something that's been hanging over your head. Paying off a credit card bill, paying off some kind of a nuisance. A ticket or student loan, something like that. Your intuition is heightened in the month of June. And you may be focused on a new job opportunity or a new business idea. Got strength around you in the month of June. Kira, how will my pregnancy go? It should go well. It should go really fast. Chariot. Three of Cups, celebration. Transformation. It's going to transform you. How can it not? But it's going to find, and you're going to find a lot of peace around it. It also, there's happiness around the home. I think it goes, overall, it goes pretty well. I mean, look, there always can be complications. But I think that, especially because you're in a good age group, I think that the complications are a little bit lower. For me, the only thing that I had really was at the very end, my blood pressure went up a little bit. And it wasn't even that much. It was just elevated. But that was like at the very end, like the last like 6 weeks. So I think you'll be fine. Oh, at 7. How does Diva feel about me? All right, welcome. How does Diva feel about me? First card, the Star card. Put that out into the universe. You get a wish coming in. They think that you are attractive, happy, intuitive, intelligent, loving, kind, down to earth, well-grounded, but spontaneous and adventurous, or a lot of fun. They think that you're peaceful, compassionate, hardworking, and that you have a lot of potential. Phantom, any possible long-term relationships in my future? Okay. Yes. Okay, so interesting. It happens out of the blue when you least expect it, but the sun is in reverse. So it's out of the blue when you least expect it, but it's not happening right away. It may take some time. It's going to be loving and passionate, stable, transformative, and it's possible it's with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, or a Virgo. Josette, I've texted him, nothing back at all. Usually he does. Okay, let's see. You laughing? He's undecided. First thing that comes up around him, Two of Swords in reverse, indecision. He doesn't know what to do. He's feeling like he's waiting for his ship to come in. I see, that's what I don't like about him. He wants you to do all the work. It's almost as if he's waiting for you to text him again. It's not right. Relationships don't work like that. He's got to put in some effort too. He's getting me mad now. I think he's waiting for you to reach out again. Araceli, how did he react to my message? How he felt about it? Okay, let's see. Hi, baby. You woke up? You woke up from your snooze? All right, I don't know what your message said, but he's feeling sharp words. The King and the Queen of Swords is sharp words around this situation. I don't know if he wasn't happy about what you said, but he was definitely feeling defensive. And you guys could have some sharp words over it. It's almost like you stopped him in his tracks. Nine of Cups, things can go in your favor. Put that out into the universe. But I don't think that he's thrilled with this message, whatever it is that you said. Adriana, what's his wish regarding me? Hey, what is she belly aching about? Huh, Dylan, do you know? You know, he just feels like, this is what comes up, judgment, which is he feels like things are just going to work themselves out. He's not going to have to put in any effort. It's just going to happen organically, which isn't a bad thing. Like his wish is to just let things happen on their own. And I think that that's going to be fine. Come on, come on, come over here. Come over here, you. All right. All right. Where's Sully? What's the matter? Why are you crying? Why are you crying? Do you need a bottle? You want me to go get your bottle? All right. Let me go get her a bottle. All right. You sit down here. I'll go get you a bottle. All right. Hold on. Oh, don't cry. Don't cry. I'll be 2 seconds. Yeah, don't cry. We're getting it. We're getting it. Right, finish off this one first. All right, Bubs? All right, Bubs? Oh, that breeze feels so good. Come on. Come on. There you go. That's it. That's better, right? Here, let Sully help you. There you go. Whew. I gotta reload this because it's not a... Adriana, Will he willingly talk to me, or won't he have the courage to do it? Okay. Let me know if I skipped anyone else, because I can't, when I reloaded the thing, I don't know if I missed people or if I lost people. He'll have the courage. It may take him a minute, but he's got the courage. He's going to talk to you. He gets over it. It's almost like he goes through like a maturing moment, and he kind of like grows up a little bit. Shawnee, is it over between me and Corey? I don't think it is. Let's see. Right, you got that? Yeah. Good girl. No, it's not over. Nope. Violet, is the rest of the department safe? Does the company plan to lay off the rest of the department with her? But she didn't get laid off, right? She just stepped down. Let's see. Is the department going to be laid off? Oh man, there could be layoffs coming. It's possible. It's definitely possible. I don't know if the whole department, or if they just pick, you know, people. Like they're not going to just randomly pick people. The first time we had layoffs at our company, they got rid of the newer people. And after that, there was a couple of rounds of layoffs. I went in like the last one. It's a horrible feeling, but sometimes it winds up being for the best. And I believe that for me, it was for the best. So should it happen to you, we will hope for the best. It's not coming up strong that the whole company or the whole department gets laid off, but they could trim out a couple of positions. Janny, welcome. What does my dad want me to know? All right. It comes up, you are loved. Okay, now I know that it might sound strange because, you know, parents, obviously. But it comes up with temperance, peace. There's peace around this situation. Feeling peaceful, feeling serene, feeling that you are the Empress, which is like love, money, abundance, prosperity, fertility. It comes up with peaceful love. That's what he would want you to know. You're a good boy, Dylan. All right, I'm not sure if this is just not reloading or 6:15. No, I think it's fine. Okay, so let me go back up to the top. Celia, should I give him a second chance? There is celebration around a second chance here. So yeah, I kind of think that you should give him a second chance. Nina, is anyone new coming into my life? Yes, you have a Pisces coming in. You also have a Cancer coming in. And one of them or both of them could be soulmate prospects. Kayla, does he want to get back with me? I get a 33% chance at this point he's looking to get back. It also 33% may mean that it's far off. It's not happening right now. Oh, where the hell am I? Oh, all right, let me go back up. Ah. Vicky, will there still be communication in June from Richard? And if so, will he be in contact more or will he ghost again? Okay, let's see. Communication comes in, but there's still a third party around him, 3 of Cups in reverse, and he may ghost again. What's happening there, lady? You got a little more in there. You want to finish it? I think I'm at confirmation. Well, I hear from him in the next 4 days. Set 70% chance, yes, you will. I think you will hear from him. Afia, how did Lingford feel about the argument we had yesterday and about what I told him? Okay. Not happy. I don't know what you told him, but it comes up that he's holding himself back. He's isolating, not for good reasons, but for bad reasons. Like he doesn't want to talk about it. The devil is here. Like there's some kind of a demon around. He's not happy about this. The hangman is here. He feels stuck in the mud. Feels like he's a little stuck in the mud. Do you need a refill? Yeah? I will go get it for you. Yeah? All right. Give me 2 seconds. I'll be right back. I'm going to try for my pants not to fall down. I'm going to get up. I'm going to get your refill. I don't want you to be hungry. I better stop in the bathroom too. All right, baby, it's coming. All right, I got you dinner here, lady. I got it. I just got to shake it up a little bit, okay? Shake it up, baby. All right, there you go, Lola. Good? It's good? You don't want it? Oh. You're a pain in the neck. Pain in the neck. All right, where are we here? Is there one? Violet. Oh, I must have done that one. Oh, this freaking thing isn't loading. That's not right. It's not good, because then I might miss people. So annoying. Let me go back up to the top of this one. I got Kira, general for the weekend. Okay. General for the weekend. Things may be like slow and steady. You may be taking time for relaxation. You may feel like things have calmed down. Things are a little more imbalanced. Two of Pentacles. I think things are going to be a little bit slow this weekend. Maybe taking time to relax and rejuvenate. I don't think anything out of the ordinary happens. I think it's a pretty decent, calm weekend. Josette, I think Dre moved already. Did he move to Vegas? Okay, let's see. Did he move to Vegas? Yeah, I think he may have. You got 3 aces here. That's pretty high that he's already moved. Andrea, general love reading. Okay. If you're not with anyone right now, you got a Libra coming in who's going to mean business. They may have had a rough past. Well, you have a Virgo here too, but it could be a Virgo-Libra cusp that you have coming in. They may be feeling sorry about something that happened to them in the past. So they may need a little bit of healing when they first come in, but the relationship should be pretty well balanced and they should be perseverant. Feeling like the world is at your feet, the love cup is full, and the judgment card is here. So judgment is like feeling like it's something that's fated, or like you're at the right place at the right time. You're being guided by the divine or the powers that be are putting the two of you together. You know, sometimes it's the kind of thing like, I don't know, you run into the same person 3 different times and it sort of has that feeling like, hey, we keep bumping into each other kind of a thing. But I think overall it's a good relationship that's coming in. Cece, my boss asked about my thoughts were on hiring a contractor. I said no in a professional way. Did my feedback influence him? He doesn't want me to leave the company. Okay. Let's see. You need me to wipe your puss? Wipe that puss. There you go. You happy? You're happy today? I think you did influence him. I don't think that he was really going to hire her anyway. I think that he just needed like somebody to validate his reason for him, and I think you did that. No, no more. You don't need more. I think he was looking for like a reason to not hire her, and you provided it. Oh, a lot of people got skipped because of the stupid ass thing. AJ, what's coming up for me in the next few weeks? Oh, first thing that comes up around you is the Two of Cups, soulmate relationship. Feeling stable and feeling very strong. So I don't know if you, oh, the Lover's card. Walking away from something that no longer serves you, feeling like you have choices when it comes to partners, and connecting with a soulmate relationship that where this person treats you really well comes in the next couple of weeks. Brianna, advice from Spirit concerning love. All right. The Moon, Archangel Haniel. Important psychic insights, events happening behind the scenes, release fears that hold you back. Ace of Fire. Brilliant new ideas and inspiration, seeing the truth of a situation, a challenging beginning. Six of Fire, victory, good news is on its way, public recognition and awards. I think you got good news coming in around love. Josette, are me and Dre done? He's become too indecisive. All right, let's see. Well, if you're done, it's going to be because it's your decision. The ball is in your court. Thing is that, like, you know, like with a lot of these relationships, it's, you got to put in all the effort. And if you don't, you know, like the person is not rising to meet you halfway. So you have to make a decision as to whether or not putting all this effort into something and not getting much in return is worth it. You know, sometimes I feel like, and I've even felt this way for myself in the past, like maybe I'm just lonely and I'm not really so in love with whoever it is, because like, what is it that you love about him? You know, and like, that's what I think of with a lot of these situations. Like, do you really love somebody that's not putting in any effort? Or is it that you just feel lonely and you're kind of holding on? So that's a decision that you're going to have to make. To me, this guy is not putting in enough effort. I don't think that, you know, it's like holding on to something or putting in a lot of effort and getting very little in return. The relationship goes way out of balance. And it's hard to get things back into balance. Like, he takes you for granted and he just waits to hear from you, and he responds when he feels like it. Like, to me, that's not a relationship, you know? But you got to make that decision when you're ready. Not everybody's going to be ready on my clock. You know what I mean? Like, and I had this happen with a friend of mine who, this guy, he totally blindsided us. Totally blindsided us. Turns out that he just, like, literally just wants to, like, hook up with every woman he sees. He doesn't even give a shit. Like, he doesn't care who it is. You could be 17, you could be 57, you could be 62, he doesn't care. But he kind of, like, blindsides you by, like, saying all the right things. And anyhow, so my friend who, you know, like, she was really, like, hurt by him. And I don't blame her, but she really was able to, like, put her foot down with herself and walk away from it. She did not try to, like, give it time or hope things would change. Like, she heard what he said, she felt how she felt, and she just cut it off. And I don't feel like many people do that. I think a lot of people are waiting for something to change. She really removed herself from the situation, and since then, I mean, she's met somebody else, and she's been seeing somebody else who's like the exact opposite of him. But to me, it was good the way she did it. She didn't like hold on to it at all. And I was even giving him the benefit of the doubt because I tend to do that. But she was like, no, that's it. She's like, I don't want that type of relationship. So anyhow, but you got to be at that point. And if you're not at that point, then no, this can continue. But this is how it's going to be. You'll be putting in a lot of the effort, and you'll be waiting to hear back from him. Sarah, do I have a secret admirer? Probably. Let's see. You do. Fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. You also have a Pisces around you that are like secret admirers. Oh, a question for Sue. All right, I don't see it yet. I'll do Arcelli. Why don't T and R do or say anything about A's wasting hours on the project? Okay, let's see. I don't know if they feel a little intimidated by this person. It's like they think about it, it goes through their head, but they're kind of afraid to say something. And they also feel like they have a long road ahead of them, and maybe they don't want to rock the boat. To me, it's always very interesting, and I said this all the time, and the first law of attraction coach I was working with was Veronica Isles, and she used to say to me that one of my biggest blocks was that I believe that life isn't fair. But that's what I believe. Life isn't fair, and there are different rules for different people. And that's how I feel. I feel like that applies to this situation. There are different rules for different people. Some people can get away with shit that other people can't. And I don't think it's right. But I think that that's just the way of the world. I think that that's how it is. I mean, I've seen it in every job I've ever worked at. And I've been working since I'm 14 years old. And it's really annoying. Sarah, do I have, oh, I just answered that one, yes. Fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, and then there's a Pisces as well. Jay, what's causing Grace's energy to shift towards me? Okay. See, she shifts towards you. There's success around this relationship. She shifts towards you when she feels secure, like stable and secure. See, she reminds me a little bit of my friend who didn't want to get involved with the guy that was the player. Like when she feels stable and secure, that's when she starts to like respond a little bit more. But you have success around the relationship if you want it. Cece, I joined a new gym. Will I meet someone and go on a date? Okay, let's see. Yes, you will. And it could be an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, or a Virgo. Sue, should I keep my main essay for school application the same or change it? Okay, should we keep it the same? I think you should keep it the way it is. Adriana, any news for me? Yes, Zara, you could close them. Thank you. I got to eat dinner. I get to eat in my time frame. Yes, things are going to start to move forward for you. Hangman is in reverse. Starting to feel justice is coming in. You may even have some nice time resting and relaxing. And then you got some passion coming in. You may be feeling just more passion around life in general when the, what do you call it? The lock lifts. And you're not like locked in the house. Miriam, I'm curious, what type of wedding might I have? Well, that's up to you. You decide that. Let's see. It looks right now like it would be a sensible one. Lots of grounded pentacles here. I don't think it would be something that would be out of the ordinary, expensive and crazy. It looks pretty down to earth. Miriam, any details I should know about my future husband? He may be good with money. That may be why you don't have an extremely lavish wedding. He may be good with money, and he may not. It may be a little bit on the cheap side. He's also slow and steady. He's grounded and down to earth. You know, like these out of control weddings, I don't know how old you are, but I know that when I was younger, like I planned on having a wedding that was like ridiculous. The older I got, the less important that became to me. And after like having to be out on my own and paying for everything, I just can't fathom in my mind how somebody can spend $35,000 or $50,000 on a wedding. To me, that's the most ludicrous thing in the world. But if you have the money and you want to spend it, I don't have a problem with that. Like, fine, if you got it, spend it. But to me, I just think it's ridiculous, especially with the divorce rate, what it is. I mean, like, literally, like, first of all, like, half the people that are gonna come aren't even people that you talk to every day. I had a friend of mine that he spent $70,000 or $75,000 on his. TD, did he feel upset that I didn't accept right away? I don't think so. Like, see, goes back to why I hate social media. Not everybody is on social media 24/7. What if you didn't see it? You know, like, I don't have my notifications don't come up on my phone. Every time somebody puts something on Facebook, I don't get notified. If I don't go on it, I don't see it. So, no, I don't. If he did, I mean, it's kind of ridiculous because, I mean, what if you didn't go on? I mean, I check email a lot because for work and stuff, but I don't go on Facebook all the time. Josette, will I hear from him or is he just going to be mad? You should hear from him. Bless you, baby. Well, that's what I always said. Like, I would always say, buy a house, you know? But imagine, like, if you could come up with that kind of money and put it as a down payment on a house, holy God. But it depends. I think it's like a maturity thing. I think young girls want that because, I mean, you don't know how many times I've heard, well, it's my day, it's my day, it's my day. And I'm like, oh my God. It's not your day. There's somebody else involved. But not even just for that. It's like, I don't know. It's like they just don't. I think that also if you don't live on your own or you've never had to do it all on your own, you don't realize how hard it is. I mean, at least here in New York, it's really difficult. I mean, I can't remember the last time I didn't work several jobs. I mean, I've always had more than one job. Emily, who's got a crush on me? And if yes, do I know them? Okay. There's a Capricorn, and I think you know them. Now, there's a Capricorn, but there could be another Earth sign, another Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. or it could be the same person. But yeah, I think you know them. What sound is that? Did I make it through the super chats? Anybody know if I've skipped anybody else? And then I will take the moderators. Oh, good. Then that works because it was showing like down to earth and sensible. Like that's what the wedding was showing when I asked. Of course, that could change. I mean, you wind up with a millionaire, you know, have a good time. Do what you want. I think that I did make it through the super chats. I'm waiting for the moderators. I don't know if this ask swipe thing is not loading. Let's see. I got one more. Oh, DanX65. Okay, posted with purple hearts. Okay. All right, and meanwhile, I will answer some other people that are waiting here. How about Siba? Energy of T the Leo towards me right now. There may be a secret. The moon in reverse, secretive. I don't know when the last time you spoke to him, but you may hear from him out of the blue. But there's some kind of a secret going on. Maybe he may tell you out of the blue something out of the ordinary. Hack 503. Will communication pick up between me and the Libra, and if so, when? Yes, and it could be when the sun moves into Leo. Sonia, career and job opportunities for the next 6 months. You got a lot of money coming in, 10 of Pentacles. Justice, feeling like you have good karma on your side. 8 of Wands, things change for you quickly, maybe even overnight. You may have a couple of different choices over the next 6 months when it comes to jobs. You may get something temporary first and then get offered a permanent position. But you definitely, 10 of Pentacles is a lot of money coming in. Oh my God, I'm going to get so mad that this thing is not loading. DanX, June 2020 reading, okay. Okay, you get some money flowing to you. You could be getting a little bit more respect around work or relationship with money, with career, with your boss that's deep, grounded, stable. There's a spiritual connection here that you may be picking up, a spiritual practice that maybe you get a lot out of, and you have a wish. Put that out into the universe. As far as your love life is concerned, if you're not with anyone right now, you have a soulmate relationship coming in. It may not happen in June, but it's like on the horizon. If you are with someone right now, current relationship rekindles, and there's transformation around it. No longer feeling so weighed down by the weight of the world. Starting to feel like the heavy energy is starting to lift. Mel, I messaged the asshole Aries after experiencing a tower moment last night. It was an audio message and I let him have it. He hasn't heard it. Will he listen to it? Oh, damn. 3 aces. Yeah, he's going to listen to it. Who else? Just Zara, right? Zara, love general for the month of June. Okay. Spontaneity is the theme with the month of June. 6 of Cups, somebody from your past is coming back. Water sign, Pisces, it may be a Pisces, it could be a Scorpio or a Cancer, but it's usually, that card to me feels like a Pisces. You have a wish that comes in, put it out into the universe. No longer holding yourself back. You have other people around you too. Fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. You have a Libra here. You have a new love interest that may be coming in, aside from the other people that we know. And Wheel of Fortune, good luck. You got a lot of good luck over your love life. Things move forward slow and steady. All 10 cups. And money gets a little bit easier too in the month of June. All 10 cups being full, or at least heading in that direction in the month of June. So June should be a good month. All right. I am going to go, and I'll be back on about 9:30. And I will see you guys in a little while. I'll see you in a little while. All right. Have a good evening. See you at 9:30. Look at my tan line. How does that happen? I guess because I'm holding the carriage. All right. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.